Hey, it's Llama here. Today we're doing the Gamma Tek Cave and Overseer fight on official PVE. I'm doing this with creatures which I've tamed, bred and raised myself during my time on the island, but it's worth noting that the method I use to get through the cave only works on official PVE. It won't work on PvP and it won't work on single player either. Okay, so what are we going to take with us? Well, we're going to take some soups with us. We're going to take some Freya curry and some Kalian soup. Freya curry will help keep us warm in the cold, and Kalian soup will help cool us down in the heat. So both really important. As you go through the Tek Cave, it's going to be really hot, and as you go through into the Overseer arena, it's going to be really cold. Now, along those lines, we've also got some ghillie armor. This will help keep us cool in the Tek Cave. And when we're going through the Tek Cave itself, we're going to be also wearing the Tek helmet and the Tek boots. Now, the Tek helmet will help us be able to identify anything bad in the cave, particularly Palovia, and we'll talk about that as we go through. The Tek boots, those will help us because they'll stop us taking damage when we jump off the Giga. The Giga's a little bit too high to be jumping off of, and each time you jump off one, you'll take a little bit of health damage. We can't really afford to do that in this cave, so the Tek boots will prevent that. We're also going to take fur armor in with us. As I mentioned, when you get into the Overseer arena and past the first stage of the Tek Cave, you are going to be super cold and you'll start taking health damage, so fur armor is essential for this. We've also got some flak armor. It's more of a backup for the Overseer arena, to be honest. We may or may not need it. Now let's have a look at our hotbar. So on the hotbar we have a shotgun and we have some shotgun shells. We have a Tek rifle and we have some element. Now remember our friend the Palovia? Yep, well the Tek rifle will help you shoot them and get them out of the ground where they are buried and stop them jumping and dismounting you off your tame. We've also got some health brews there. We've got some spare ones in our inventory. We've got a spyglass so we can identify the levels of anything nasty upcoming, and we've got some water and we've got some food, some spare food in our inventory. Water wise, I've got two Tek canteens, one cold and one hot. It's probably not essential to be honest, but I had them, I brought them with me anyway. I'll finish off by looking at the tames we're going to use today. Well, first one is a Tyrannus. This Tyrannus is just a tamed and bred one, so it is imprinted, but it's nothing special. It's got no mutations. It's got about 26k health, 3k stamina, which is the important metric, and it's got a 480 on melee, which isn't really important because this guy doesn't get involved in the fighting. Now, Rexes, we're taking in 10 Rexes. We're taking 5 females and 5 males so that we can get the mate boost. These guys have all got around about 32k health, 670 odd melee, and they've all got saddles around about 112 ascendant saddles. So not max level, but pretty close. Then we've got 9 Therizinos. We're taking those in along with veggie cakes, a stack of veggie cakes for each. And same, we've got 5 females and 4 males to make sure that we get the mate boost with those. They've got about 20k health and 650 odd melee. And finally, we've got a Giga. We're taking a Giga. This doesn't come into the Overseer fight. This is how we get through the Tek Cave. Now, I mentioned at the beginning, this method only works on official PVE. So please don't leave me any messages saying this has been patched. It hasn't been patched, but it doesn't work on PvP, and it doesn't work on single player. And obviously, if you're playing on a private server, then it will depend on the server settings that the admin will set as to whether this works or not. But this guy's the guy that we're going to use. He's nothing special. He is imprinted, so it's one that I've bred, but melee's not sort of all that good. It's 250-ish, but it's good enough to get us through the Gamma Cave at least anyway. And finally, the MVP, the Otter. The Otter is brilliant for the Tek Cave and the Overseer arena because if you wear the Otter as a shoulder pet, it has extra insulation, which effectively keeps you warm in the cold and keeps you cool in the hot. So it's perfect for the Tek Cave. Because the limitation on creatures in the Tek Cave, you're only limited to 50, and let's face it, as a solo player, there's no way you're getting 50 tames all the way through into the arena. You're not limited with things like shoulder pets, so you can easily wear this guy right the way through the Tek Cave and into the Overseer arena. Okay, let's get started, shall we? We're going to set off the cave by putting our gamma tributes in there. You don't lose the tributes, so once you trigger the fight, the door will open, you can retrieve your tributes and put them somewhere safe, which is what I will be doing. And then, because we're on PVE, we should be able to go into the cave and unpod a giga, which we can then walk down to most of the way down the cave until we get near the entrance to the cold area, where we should be able to still unpod our Rexes and our Theris. So I just want to make sure that that still happens before we get too far in and before the door closes. So we may need to do some replanning if that doesn't quite work the way we want it to. And let's go. So open the door. As I said, let's grab our tributes out. We've got 5 minutes on the door, so just going to pop those tributes safely in there so we can do this again if we need to. And grab the veggie cakes that I forgot about. Damn. Alright. Okay, it looks like... Yep, we can still unpod the giga. That's good. So let's pop the veggie cakes in the giga. Gonna have to do those bit at a time because I can't carry them all at once. I would be encumbered. We've got 4 minutes left. We need to be quick with this actually. Let's go. Let's take... Oh, can we move? We can't move. Okay. Let's do this. Now I'm really hoping that even when the door closes, I could still use cryopods. So I have heard, so I've done this cave plenty of times and been able to use cryopods right down to the last section. So I'm fairly confident that that's still okay. But I'm playing on Xbox, which I've done this plenty of times on PlayStation. I've never actually done it on Xbox. So I'm hoping Xbox isn't any different. And that in fact, once you get the Tek Cave door shut, that something different doesn't happen there. Alright, now we are going to put our tech helmet on so we can see bad stuff. And we're going to work our way down the cave. Now, our giga's pretty encumbered because of all those veggie cakes, but that's okay. Now, I wonder what levels we've got here. So, okay, these are all level 195, so everything we come across, I think you'll find, will be level 195. And this giga is not the best. It's a bred. It is an imprinted giga, but it's not like a top stat one or anything like that. It's just one that I've bred myself. And here's something we need to watch. We need to stop it resource harvesting because it's just going to get overweight massively with all this meat. Microraptor, yep, we want him dead for sure. Let's go harvest settings, disable resource harvesting. Okay, that'll stop him getting overweighted as we go. Alright, let's go. Not exactly quick moving, but Now you can see here we've got Megalosaurus, we've got Palovia, we've got Microraptors. All of these are super high levels, but we should be okay on the Giga. Even the Palovia looks like it's aggroed now. There you go, it did jump out. Interesting. So we still need to make sure we're careful here. Microraptors hiding behind the rocks. I'd rather have them dead than have them hidden, to be fair. Also level 95. These guys I'm just going to walk past because if you didn't know, Arthroplura in particular, they will do like thorn damage similar to the Shadow Manes, so they will do damage back to your tame if you hit them. And I can't remember exactly how it works. I think it's like percentage based, so if you hit an Arthroplura, it will do a percentage of your own melee damage back to you. So in the case of a Giga, what it means is that the Giga can actually get quite hurt by killing an Arthroplura itself. So we'll avoid those. They don't aggro on the Giga, and we should be able to walk straight past them. No problems. There's some Palovia there. We're going to try and ignore them. They shouldn't aggro on us while we're sitting on the Giga. They're only really going to be a problem if we get off, or if we attack a Palovia that's not buried, in which case they will then aggro on us. Let's get rid of these guys. Allos and Theris, again, all level 195. And we got Microraptors, Capros. The real dangerous stuff in here, to be honest, is the stuff that will take you off your mount, because you don't want to be on foot in this cave. Terrapird. Fine. Palovia, those up there haven't aggroed, which is good. Let's see. Take these guys out. Saurus, level 95. Alright, so far so good. We're doing alright. Wish I had more weight on the Giga. That would have been a better idea. I didn't really think about the veggie cakes. I don't normally use them. Okay, so here we've got a Palovia, or some Palovia loose, and we have a Palovia in the ground. So I'm actually going to... My Giga picks that moment in time to eat. Brilliant, thank you. Don't throw me off. I'm actually going to shoot at the Palovia in the ground to get it to come out, which it didn't. Nice. And all I did was aggro the Megalosaurus. That's okay, we needed to kill them anyway. Just get them out of the way. And then we'll try again. Now, if we can get the Palovia to hop out the ground. Oh, seriously. No! Giga, don't eat while I'm standing on top of your head. Alright, that was close. Oh, there's another one. So there's another one in the ground there as well. Let's see if we can do the same. Well, not the same. Maybe we can get the Giga to stand still for a sec while we do it. There we go, we got that guy as well. Nice. So now the Palovia's out of the ground, they're perfectly safe. They won't jump at you from the ground, they only jump at you from inside. There's another one buried. This is what makes this cave so slow. So let's do this guy. That should have got him. Yes, it did. Nice. So it's a bit of a pain. It takes a longer time doing it this way, but it is so much better than dying. You do not want to die in this cave. to be honest, the things that are most likely to do that. Wow, that's level 620. Seriously? The things that are most likely to do that are going to be the Palovia and things like micro-raptors and stuff like that. Let Beauty fall off the thing. Hopefully he dropped in lava, that would be good. We've got the Palovias at. We get all the Palovias? Yeah, I think we did. Let's get this Megalosaurus. There's another Palovia there. Gee, there's a lot of them. Oh, did he just come out of the ground? No, he didn't. No, he did not. Alright. Now the other thing you do have to watch when you, particularly if you're doing what I'm doing at the moment, which is hopping off the Giga here and there, or hopping up on its head. Two things. One, obviously, as you've seen, you need to watch and make sure the Giga doesn't choose that moment to eat and throw you off, because that's awkward. The second thing is you need to watch for these rocks, these stalactites or stalagmites, whichever they are, hanging from the top, because if I hop off while I'm standing underneath one of those, it can just mean that I end up in falling off the Giga, which again can be problematic. Alright, so I think we need to go this way from memory. This stuff, I'm hoping the stuff behind us doesn't aggro, which it didn't, that's good. And we go around here. Yeah, so this is the way we need to go, because we need to go down there, that archway that you can see. So we've got some more not Theries, some more Palovia hidden in the ground. Oh shit, just shot the Giga. Let's not do that, he's on our side. Get those Palovia out. Nice. 620s. Are the buried ones 620s and the ones that are standing out 195s? I don't know if that's how it works. That's how it seems. Because the ones that are buried seem to be these ridiculously high levels. Okay, we got some aloes here, Capro, Microraptor. All these need to die. Oh, aloe. Okay, aloes can knock you back too, so you just got to be careful. You don't want to end up in the lava. And that bleed really slows you down, so wait until the bleed's finished. We'll keep going down. We'll go down and around here. We've got this Rex is just aggroed on us. There's some Palovia up there, but now they shouldn't aggro. And that Rex is going to drop in the lava. Yeah, see, they don't care because we're on the Giga and we haven't chomped a nearby Palovia that's on the ground. They're okay. Alright, here we go. Slowest mount in history. What we got here? Rex, Palovia, more of the same. And aloes. Let's get the Palovia out of the ground. Same as before. So the Rexes and the aloes will do a lot of damage. Palovia is the real danger, so I don't want to end up on the floor. No level 195 aloe or Rex chomping on me. Alright, there we go. Let's get these. Now this, you can go either way around here, to be honest. I'm going to go this way because I'm just going to kill these guys as we go and get them out of the way. But really you want to go for that arch down the end there. And anything that you can sort of get rid of on your way is going to help. So go around the other side and make sure we've covered all that stuff as well. Then we're in the final stretch of the cave. Tek Rex. Nice. Level that is. Going to be a really insanely high level. 234. Yeah, it's pretty high. Alright, we got some... Well, we got a lot of stuff there actually. Gee, okay. Right. Definitely got Palovias we need to get out of the ground. Right. Let's deal with them first. Oh, in the lava, Mr. Palovia. Here you go. Oh, he jumped. Did he jump? He jumped out of the lava. Really? Is that a thing? Or did he die? No, he jumped. Well, I've never seen them do that before. Glad he didn't dismount me, can you imagine? That would not have been good. Alright, I would have rather aggroed the other buried Golovia first, but that's not what's happening, so let's kill all these guys. Done. And we can get all these. These are all flying away. How can I hit that Palovia without aggroing everything else? Let's see. Sometimes this cave you've got to just think a little bit strategically, more so than just run straight in. No, that's not going to work. I can aggro that Palovia though. Yes. And we've got an aloe in the lava. That's got to be good. Can I get that one? No. All I did was just pissed off the baryonyx. Megalosaurus, I'm not sure which that is. Megalosaurus, of course it is. Now why I'm being a little cautious here is that we've got that Palovia there, obviously, is what I need out of the ground. There we go, we got him. But we also had a Capro sitting there on the floor, and I didn't want the Capro to aggro on me and jump at me. So I was being a little overcautious. Okay. Alright, so we need to go that way, but oh shit, there's a Palovia in the wall. Seriously? Actually in the wall. How does that even work? Yeah. I've never seen anything like that before. But this is Ark, so we shouldn't be surprised. Well, that was a 195, so there you go. So not all the buried ones are the high levels. Should we just go around and just mop these up first? Just as well. They're already here, why not? Alright, so that's cleared that area. Like I said, now we need to scoot round, head for that other archway. We did have some microraptors head round in this direction, so I don't know if they're still there or whether we got them. We'll see what else is around here. Okay, what's that? Some more Palovia, another Megalosaurus. Oh, Giga's gonna eat. Don't you throw me off. Alright, you done snacking? Let's get that. That. Nice. Definitely a case of slow and steady wins the race on this one. Alright, now there you go. There's our first glimpse of the door we're heading for. Down there, see that blue shiny door? That's where we're going. Now this platform in front of us, where you can see all these dinosaurs are, this is the last place that you can uncryopod stuff. So we've got some Arthros here. Like I said, I've been avoiding killing them because of the damage that they do, but we don't really have a lot of choice. We have to clear everything out from this platform because we need to get off Dino and Unpod stuff. So all of this needs to go. And then we need to go down and clear the path down to the door as well. So let's get this. Oh, seriously, these gigas, and they're eating. It's like they wait until the worst possible moment to do it. There you go. Got that guy. Nice. Alright. Now, this is moment of truth. If I can unpod a Rex up here, which I can, thank goodness for that, then we're good. Okay. Whew. Breathe a sigh of relief. Alright, let's make sure that's on passive, because I don't want that coming down and trying to help me while I'm doing this. And now we need to just go and clear this pathway down. There's going to be a lot of stuff here, which is all going to aggro on us. Some of it's going to knock us back. Hopefully not into the lava, because that would be really, really bad at this stage. Am I even hitting them? I'm not sure I am. And there's the official server upload timer resetting. Love that. That's always a sphincter clenching moment when that happens. Definitely don't want to get kicked off while you're in this cave, because when you come back you will be dead. Alright, so what have we got here? Now, I don't really have to kill all this stuff, if I'm to be honest. I could just shoot it and get it to come into the lava there. Oh, seriously. So let's do that. Let's just try and aggro as much as we can. Boom, boom. There's some Theries. Well, we've got a Rex. Not even hit. We'll talk about the delay. Rex, Aloes. Yellows. Not doing that anymore. It's too risky. This Giga's going to throw me off of his head into the lava if I'm not careful. But we've got a few of the big guys out of the way. We've got a Palovia in the ground there, which we'll need to be careful of. So let's take that out. I think it's the only one here at least. Oh no! Seriously, Giga. It's almost like every single time you shoot the rifle, the Giga decides he's going to eat. I even waited that time to give him time before I did it. Now, at this stage, either that platform that I spoke about before where you can still uncryo stuff, or even down here on this ledge, you can find Carcharodontosaurus. I think even on Gamma, sometimes they'll spawn. And then on Beta, I think you can find either Carcs or Gigas. And I think on Beta you tend to get one, and then I think on Alpha you can actually get two. Now, because we're on Gamma, we shouldn't get any today, which we haven't, which is good. Alright, now we're clear all the way to the gate. Nice. Now, that should have removed all of our problem dinosaurs. So we'll just slowly make our way. Oh, he's eating veggie cakes? Why are you eating veggie cakes? You've got meat. Seriously? Oh no. All that time, Giga's been snacking on our veggie cakes. Those are for the Theries. Didn't think carnivores ate veggie cakes. There you go. How many we got left? Not enough. No. Oh, he's only eaten 2 or 3. Actually, we'll be okay. I brought enough for... I've got 9 Theries, and I brought enough for a stack of cakes each. That's 10. And now we don't... We're missing 3. That's fine. I'm hoping this fight... I've never done this fight with Therizinos before. I've only ever done it with Rexes, and I've only ever done it with pretty high level Rexes. So this is actually the first time I've done this cave with stuff that I've tamed and bred myself, like the way you should do it. So this is going to be interesting, and I've chosen this time to bring half and half because the Rexes are good for the brood mother and the Megapithecus, and the Theries are good for, well, basically the Theries are good for the dragon. That's what it comes down to. I'm going to have to put more of these veggie cakes back in. He's going to eat, isn't he? Alright, I've got 30 seconds to pick them up. Let's get... Oh, and I'm still encumbered. No! Carrying too much shit. Alright, let's get off. Ouch! Didn't put my tech boots on. I brought the tech boots specifically so that I could hop off the Giga without taking fall damage, and I didn't put them on. So that makes sense, doesn't it? Alright, let's chuck all that stuff in there because then I'm not so encumbered. Now we should be able to take all of the veggie cakes at once. No, we can't. Really? No, we're still... Let's put all these veggie cakes in the Theory. Get them away from the Giga who's eating them. Alright. Okay, now we can pod the Giga. He didn't do too bad, actually. He didn't take a lot of damage, mind you. He was eating veggie cakes, although I don't think they heal carnivores. I think that's I think they just heal the herbivores, to be honest. Right, let's get all the cryopods out. Chuck out some Rexes. Now we're still okay. We got 32 minutes, so we do actually have plenty of time to get these guys in. So we're going to go, this is probably the best strategy is to get each one following the one before it. Like that. That. Alright, so now we've got those guys following each other. And we're going to lead with the Yeti because we're going to need, well, for starters, we're going to need something to come back up with because I don't want to walk up on foot. So what we're going to do here is we're going to just simply jump off. Now the Rexes are probably going to fly everywhere. The aim here is to not get any to land in the lava. We jump off like that. We're gonna hop off. I actually wish we'd. Well, that was weird. Okay, so we hopped off the UT and we hopped on a Rex, and we ended up with a Rex in the lava. Damn. Okay, come on, guys. Let's get them in here. Let's get them in here. So that's not great. Okay, so we want to get that one to stop following me. How many did we lose? We lost one. And he's there. Okay, he's now okay. Idiot. Alright. There's always one. There's always one. So we're going to take these guys all the way up to the top. Now here we do have to watch this corner as you go around. This is a drop off that leads down into like some element water or something like that. If your Rex or your Tame falls down there, generally you won't be able to get them back, which is a real problem. So you're better off sticking as close to the wall as you can and going, again, taking it slow. Slow and steady is the theme for this cave, to be honest. So we're going to, I'm not looking back because I'm too scared to. We're going to assume everything's following us. And here is the terminal, which will take us into the arena. So let's go. Oh, does that work? Yep. Doesn't. That does though. So let's make sure these aren't following anyone anymore. Like that. And then I'm gonna move this guy in. We actually lost a fair bit of time, I think, because the Giga was so encumbered with the veggie cakes. So I think, to be honest, we should have done that quicker. But anyway, it's what it is. Let's go back, get the UD. Hopefully, we've still got 27 minutes. This is our timer, not to complete the fight, but our timer to get to the Overseer Arena. So we should be okay still. Actually, that's a good point. Something I should have mentioned is once you pass through that door, in here it's very hot, in there it's very cold. So you go from being super hot to being super cold. And I'm wearing the Otter, which is giving me the insulation, which is helping massively. But if I wasn't wearing an Otter, then that would be a different situation. Alright, let's try... Oh dear, let's try and do this without dropping Rexes in the lava this time. See if we can. Alright, so we should be able to take the rest of the Rexes down with us now. And then we're going to come back and we're going to do the same with the Theris. Where'd you go, buddy? No, don't you go there. That's going to be a problem. So 2 more Rexes. to follow. That. We'll get on you, and we'll get water. This guy. We'll get you to follow. Get on this guy. Get you to follow. This guy. Alright. And then on the Yeti. Whoop. And get you to follow. Now, this time... So, okay, all my stuff is in that Rex that we took up there. I was going to say, this time I'm going to put my tech boots on, and I just realised I don't have them anymore. Where are they? They're in the Rex that we've already led up the thing. So, okay, that's fine. Alright, so, same as before, going to get off here. We'll hop off as we get close so we don't take full damage on the Yeti. Alright, that's better. This set of Rexes seem to be a lot more intelligent than the first set. That's a good sign. Let's get them down here. Alright, we got them all. Did we lose one? Oh, are we about to lose one? I feel like we might be about to lose one into the lava. Did we? I don't know. I think we got 5, which I think we only brought 10, so... No, I think we're good. Okay, good. Alright, let's get these up the top. Good. Lag. Freezing. Left all my fur gear in the Rex. Let's go. Now I could try and lead everything up all in one go, but to be honest, I would almost certainly lose half of those Tames if I tried to do that. So let's go. Stop. 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 Right, now we're going to take them in one by one. Oh, they've all got levels. I really... Oh, let's glitch. Let's glitch together. Why not? Alright, so... I've all got levels, which is really irritating. Okay, now I need to find my Rex with all my stuff on it, because I need my fur gear, I need my tech boots. Where are you? There he is. Okay. Alright, let's put fur armor on. Boots on, gonna put the helmet back on, gonna take some health brews, gonna have, is that making me whole or cold? I can't remember, there we go. Either way, that should fix our issues. Let's get on a Rex, bring that up. And so we do still have the Theries, obviously, we've got to bring in here. Now, I think the limitation-wise, I think you can bring 50 Tames into the Tek Cave, and I don't think, while you can only transport 10 survivors in this terminal at once, which means if you've got a tribe and you've got more than 10 people, you have to do it in 2 goes. I think you can take as many Tames in as you want, so up to obviously the 50 limit, and to be fair, good luck getting more than 50 in the door before it shuts anyway, so that would be your limiting factor, I would think. So for that reason, you can really fit only as many, you can only bring as many as you can fit on the terminal, particularly if you're a solo player. If you have a tribe, then you can bring multiple lots of Tames into the fight by just making more than one trip, which is pretty cool. But it doesn't help me because I'm a solo player. Get those. Alright, but we should have plenty of space for our theories. I cannot believe, I think every single one of these Rexes has a level up. So let's see, if we've got time to apply that and give them a little bit more of a tickle in melee, then we'll do that, but if not, so be it. Alright, let's go back now and get our theories. Now we're going to go from being cold to being hot, because now we're going to be wearing fur in a lava cave. So we're going to put our ghillie back on, take our fur off, and then we should be good. Let's get up. We got just under 19 minutes now, which is still plenty of time to make it to the Overseer Arena. It's just making for a long video, that's all. So pretty confident I'm going to have to cut some bits of this out. What is that? Oh, an egg. It's glowing red, and I'm thinking, oh, do you know what I don't have? I don't have my tech helmet turned on. Not that I should need it now, because I think we've killed everything. But what's the saying? Better to be safe than sorry. Alright, so here we've got one. Alright, now we're going to put the veggie cakes in them now. Those guys can have 10. Put one in there. No. You can have 9. I'm gonna try and spread the ones that we lost around a little bit. You can have 7. You can have 10. Well, we've got 3 more. got 10. Okay, where did I miss? Did you not get any? You didn't get any. You can have 9, and then the guy that had 7 or 8 can have 9 as well. Only 7. Oh, 8. Okay, done. Alright, now... okay, big question is, can I be bothered? Maybe I'll just do a follow all and we'll just lead them all down. Yeah, let's do that. Theories are a little tighter, so less likely to fall in the lava, to be fair. We're going to go like that. Boom. Like that. Here we go. Okay. Did we lose any? Don't know. Don't think we did. I don't think we did. Okay, sweet. Alright. That's good. That was a bit of a time saver. Hopefully they're all still behind us. A quick check. Okay, brilliant. We got them all. Nice. Alright, let's switch back to our fur. Gloves, chest, legs. Probably our boots as well. Let's go. Alright, so from here on, it's all cold. So you can see up the top there, it's minus 28 degrees. We definitely need our fur gear to get through this. If you have full tech armor, the tech armor gives you extra insulation and when it's powered with element, and it also gives you an extra boost if you have the full set. I haven't done the Alpha Dragon fight yet, so I don't have the chest piece. I've got everything else, but just not the chest piece. Alright, let's go. This will stop all. And let's see if we can get these guys in. Everybody has levels. Wow, I should have checked this before we came in. No, you don't. I just want to make sure that we don't leave anyone behind. Let's go to all this effort and then be missing a couple would not be good. So this guy's got a level. We'll take everything we can get, to be fair. Alright, I think everyone's in. What have we got? Levels? No. This guy does. One of them did. Yeah, this guy does. Alright, let's do the Rexes. 2 levels. Yeah, some of these Rexes are going to work out being pretty good. That's it. 2 levels on this one. So with the Rexes, I find what I tend to do is I tend to level their health first to where I want it to, because then they have to heal. And then any additional levels you get like this while they're in cryopods, then you can just whack into melee and you don't have to worry about the Rex not healing up to its full capacity. These guys weren't in cryopods for too long. I'm surprised. They've got a couple of extra levels. Yeah. Okay, let's go. I think we're starting to cut it fine on time there, so activate the teleporter. Some food. I think my Rex ate all my spare food, which is a bit of a shame. Should be okay. Got 10 minutes left to get to the arena. But luckily at this last bit we don't need to worry about doing individual sort of follow commands and all that kind of stuff. I can just get them to all follow me at once and we should be fine. This is the longest 30 seconds in history, isn't it? Alright, get on the Udi. This, if you haven't seen, we don't really have time to go through it today, but if you haven't seen this, you've got the Dragon Arena, the Monkey Arena, and I think that's the Broodmother Arena. Actually, that's the Broodmother, but let's get all these guys following us. So this is the control center where the Overseer runs the Ark, basically. That's the idea. We're going to stop here and grab an Explorer Note. Because why not? There are 3 Explorer Notes in here. So I'm just going to keep walking down here. Hopefully everyone's following us. I think they are. I can't tell, it's just a massive cluster of dinosaurs. So keep walking down. I always forget where the second Explorer Node is. I want to say it's here. Let's have a look. And then the third one is just in the, yeah, there's the second one. Nice.
In all my life, I have.
Good. The third one is right at the doorway to the Overseer Arena. And then there is actually a 4x note inside the arena on the left hand side that you can grab. Why has everything gone quiet? This must be doing a server reset thing again. There's the door up ahead. We've almost made it. I think that's what the timer, maybe that's what the timer relates to, is that door shuts after that timer goes. It also shuts when you start the Overseer fight, I think, so once you're in, you're in. We've got the bridge where you can see the island below us and all the supply crates, the loot crates going down with their very underwhelming loot contained. So let's get these guys in here. So this is the Overseer Arena. Now the fight doesn't trigger until you get down on that lower level. So at this stage, it's important that everyone stays up here. Go. Stop all. And now, I know we've only got 6 minutes left. We're going to do a quick run through the cave back here. Grab this Explorer Note while we're here before we forget. That. We're going to do a quick run up this cave and back again and make sure that we didn't lose any on the way. Because sometimes they get caught up on the on these little sort of rocky bits on the side, the spiky bits and so on. I have a feeling we got everyone. I'm not seeing any dino tags. Pretty sure we did. Okay, good job. Nice. Alright. let's get back. And we're going to grab the 4 times Explorer note. Because you can only get it while you're in the arena. So if you miss your opportunity, you've got to do the fight again. There's our crew waiting patiently for us. So there's 2 things that I need to do. I need to grab that Explorer node, and I need to get this guy to ignore group whistles and be on passive. Yeah. So the reason for that is that during this fight, the Overseer will dismount you. Yeah. So actually, let's go on the Yeti. It'll be quicker. The Overseer will dismount you. If he dismounts you and your Yeti that you're riding is not on ignore group whistles and is not set to passive, it will... Oh, okay. Apparently I've triggered the fight. Right. Well, that was a surprise. Usually that doesn't happen. Come on, guys. Let's go. Are you following me or not? Alright, we'll get the 4 times node before the fight ends. Go and attack that thing. Yeah, that's it. Attack him. Now you've got these defense droids that come up. They're a bit problematic. We're going to floor everything so that we get a maximum damage done. The main thing here is that he gets hit as soon as his shield goes down. You can see he's got that shield up. There you go. See them doing damage? Like that. Bang. And then his shield's going to go back up again and he's going to fly away. No, he's going to turn into something already. So we must have done a lot of damage because he's immediately transformed into a dragon, which I probably didn't expect, to be fair. And for some reason my whistle's not working. Now the dragon in this fight, we had to get the dragon first, didn't we? Just my luck. The dragon in this fight is much like the dragon for real, and that is that he does fire damage, and that fire damage is percentage based. Okay, like that he just did to me. So I gotta watch my health. They're taking him down pretty quickly, which is good. That's really good. Dragon is dead, and now they should continue with the Overseer, continue attacking him. So when his shield comes down again, they should take his health down even further. Now you can see these little droid things above that are shooting at me. They will actually do damage to the player, but the damage they do is so minimal it's hardly worth worrying about. Cold is a bigger problem in this arena. Alright, so there we go. And he's almost down to half health already. That is awesome. Now he's going to transform into his next thing, which is up there. I'm glad I didn't choose this moment to go and get that Explorer note. So we'll get them to go and attack the Brood Mother next. We'll give them a nice encouraging roar on the way as they head up there. So this is the same as Gamma Brood Mother. It should be a piece of cake for these guys. I'll even leave those Rexes there doing their thing. Go on, everyone get in there. Everyone get in there. Use the 4 times note. Let's see if we can just run over that beauty. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Attack him! Roar! Nice. Keep on the health brews. Roll them up as much as we can. There we go. Go. look at the damage they're doing. That is awesome. There's the dismount. Lucky up until now. You can still take health brews while you're dismounted, which is important to note. Alright, and we are the monkey. Get him, lads. Come on. Oh, he throws a boulder. Alright. That does damage the player too, so probably worth noting. Crosshair right. Well, there we go. Alright. No, do the overseer. Don't get distracted. Alright, got a couple of Rexes who are looking like they've got a little bit of blood on them. Which is, to be fair, probably from the dragon. And we might have one more round. Yeah, here we go. So, well, here we go. And we beat him. That's it. Overseer defeated. Well, there you go. Gee, that wasn't anywhere near as bad as I expected. Let's chuck all this stuff in here, because I think sometimes you can lose stuff. I have my tech helmet. I definitely don't want to lose that. And let's go down to the Ascension platform. Whoa. Gotta be pretty quick with this, otherwise it happens before you know it. And there we go. The Overseer fight on Gamma. That was actually pretty easy. The cave was much harder than the fight itself, or more tension, I should say.
Is this what happiness felt like? Love? No. This is more like pride. Yes, that's it. I'm proud of you, Survivor. You've accomplished what few have. You've ascended. I once did too, when I was her. Helena. She was an explorer too. And like you, she traveled the arcs and discovered their secrets. You're following in her footsteps. Keep going. Discover what became of Helena and her friends. Survive the many challenges ahead, and you'll find me here waiting for you. Together, we may yet be able to save our world.
Alright, well there we go. And that is the Gamma Tek Cave completed. We can now... there's a bit of a glitch there where you've got to do that to be able to get the cursor to come up. Okay, so now we can download that survivor and respawn at the volcano on top of our quets, and all our dinosaurs should be sitting there waiting for us. There we go. Nice. Well, there we go. Gamma, Tek Cave and Overseer done. Long one. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. If you can, give me a like or subscribe if you haven't already, and leave me a comment. I'm Llama. I'll catch you in the next one. I'm out of here.